Hey there, I got a message for you. I came to let you know that you are a powerful person. You hold all the power, whether you believe it or not, or whether you know it or not. So let's talk about it. First of all, I say you're a powerful person because there is just something in your energy that demands attention. But there's also moments where you doubt the power that you hold. You question. You feel like there are certain rooms that you don't belong in, certain opportunities that maybe are just better fit for someone else. Someone else could do a better job than you could. Someone else deserves that relationship more than you do. And so you take a back seat. Not knowing, first of all, how powerful you are, and second of all, how worthy you are. I can't talk tonight. It's like 10 o'clock at night. But I just wanted to get this message out because I feel like I've been holding on to this for a while and I feel like somebody needs to hear it. And so I came here to talk about it. So let's talk about it. All right. So you're a powerful person, but here lately, you've been doubting yourself. You've been feeling like, I don't know, like there's just something that's holding you back, right? And you need to figure out like how do you get past this point of like where you feel stuck or where you want to be able to sit in a room and offer all the wisdom and knowledge that you have without questioning whether or not you are qualified. And so I'm going to offer some tips, okay? Because I've had to work on this myself. Even with talking to you, I had to go and really work on my solar plexus with the confidence, with being seen. Because, I don't necessarily like being seen. It's not necessarily my thing. But there is something fulfilling in being able to sit and talk to you and offer, the empowering messages that I have to give. And I've always been like this. So it's nothing new. It's just me getting on camera and doing it. So here is what I had to do. First and foremost, I had to work on my solar plexus. But we're going to start at the bottom. Working on the root chakra, I think, is extremely important because the root chakra is what is helping you to ground in your body and into this reality. It's where you feel safe. And you can't go out into this world and, command that attention or have the confidence that you need to speak up and, speak your truth if you're not feeling safe in your body. You're going to want to retreat. Okay, so how do you work on your root chakra? Well, there's a few things. There are guided meditations that you can do that will help you connect deeper to your root chakra. You can also go outside and ground in nature. You can wear the color red, or you can find red crystals and wear those throughout the day to help further strengthen that energy center that sits right at the bottom of your tailbone. And it is, when we talk about colorism, and not colorism, but color, like the color spectrum, that would be the red center. So it's a red center, red energy center. If we're moving up, we're going to move into the sacral chakra now, which is right around the belly, I think 2 fingers down from the belly button. and it's kind of like in your lower belly. And this is the chakra that is responsible for emotional balance. It also holds the um, key to your sensuality, your creativity, your fertility, your expression. And when I say fertility, I don't necessarily mean like fertile, like having babies. I mean, like building things and growing things and like, you know what I mean? Just being able to create things. So that chakra is all about expression and creativity and how we, present ourselves into the world as far as self expression. And when you have a strong sacral chakra, you come into the world with this presence that's just so magnetic. Okay. And when you balance your emotions, you're not like all over the place. You're centered, you're secure within yourself, emotionally speaking, your emotional sense of self as well. So I think that's so important when it comes to owning your personal power and strengthening your personal power. Another thing that you can do is wear the color orange. You can dance. Sensual dancing is even better. But moving your body, helps to strengthen that energy center. Wearing orange crystals, and also, again, doing guided meditations. Water is also good for that as well. So if you want to take like, um, baths, sit in water, that's also as well. Or you can go and sit at a body of water, like a lake or an ocean, that's also very good for strengthening your sacral chakra. All right, so moving up, now we're into our solar plexus, which is, I think, like 2 fingers up above the belly button. It's around this area, and it's the color yellow. So picture a yellow ball, like a sun, just, shining outward. And this is about your confidence, your willpower, and your determination, and your self-worth. So when you have a strong solar plexus chakra, you are able to walk into this world, walk into these rooms with confidence, head held high. People have no other choice but to see you and probably feel you before they even see you, because you are exerting this confidence that is going to be felt before it's seen. But if you have a weak solar plexus, then you're not going to command those rooms. You're not going to speak up. You're not going to be, that powerful being that you could be. So we have to work on that, and so myself included. So what do we do? Okay, so once again, the guided meditations. You can wear the color yellow crystals. You could do affirmations about how strong you are as an individual. It's so important, to make sure that these lower energy centers are strengthened and strong and remain that way, because that is just the beginning of how we show up in the world. Our energy is going to speak well before our mouths say anything. So, I mean, you can work on the upper chakras as well, but the lower chakras are what is really about this physical, earthly, being here. The upper chakras are more about connecting to source, which is good too. We can talk about that another time. But we're talking about, owning your personal power here in this physical, realm. So, what else can you do? Let's see. I think another way that is important in holding on to your personal power is not giving it away. And if you give it away, calling it back. And how, what's an example? So an example could be like you went to work and got into it with your boss, and now you're like ruminating on like, oh my God, what a jerk. I hate him, I hate this job, and you're just giving so much energy out, and you let that whole entire situation really like knock you off your feet for a moment. And it's normal. I mean, we're human, right? But you could call your power back, and something simple as, you know, um, I command that my power that was given away in that moment, I command that it return back to me. It is mine, and I give no one permission to access my power but me. Simple, but it's powerful. Another thing that we have to do, and we have to make sure that we're doing, is setting strong boundaries with people. Because listen, even the most well meaning people who love us dearly, can still cross our boundaries, okay? And it's not always going to be easy to set a boundary, but that's the thing. Some people are going to push back, but you have to find that strength within you to hold firm 10 toes down on what you said, your boundary was. And there's non-negotiables. Like, you don't have to negotiate your boundaries. I said what I said. You know what I mean? And there's going to be people who's going to push back. There's going to be people, you're mean, you're selfish. Da, 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 da. Yes. Just get used to it. It's going to happen. But at the end of the day, you're going to have so much more peace, and you're going to have so much more energy, because you're not constantly giving. You're being more selective, more decisive about who you give your energy to. So yeah, sometimes you might say yes because you can, because you haven't emptied your cup. So you have it to give. But you have to be selective. You have to be discerning about who you give it to, because if you give it to everybody, you're not going to have none left for you, and you're not going to have it for the people who truly need it. So you have to learn how to say no sometimes, so that way you save yourself in the long run. So, those are just a few examples of how to step into your power, or how to remain in your power. Um, and to be able to walk out into this world and command the respect and the respect and the attention and the opportunities that you deserve as a human being, as a divine woman, a divine feminine, a divine masculine. No matter what your gender is, it's just whatever you embody. Your power is going to, whether you step into this world with confidence and power, personal power, or you don't, it's going to determine the outcomes in your life a lot of times. So, but like I said, you're already a powerful person. I already can tell. I can sense it. You just needed a little reminder, and that's okay, because we all do. I needed a reminder myself when I started this YouTube channel. When I had to keep it going, the more I have to talk, the more I have to exert myself and show confidence in what I'm talking about, because if I can, you're gonna be like, this chick don't know what she's talking about. But if I say, listen, you are powerful, and I know what I'm talking about, because I know I can sense it on the other side of this camera. You're like, all right, I trust you, I believe you. And you know what? The thing about it is that we're all learning in this time and space. None of us. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your favorite spiritual teacher. I don't care if it's your favorite plant person. Nobody has all the answers. Nobody knows it all. I don't know it all. You don't know it all. None of us know it all. We're all still figuring it out. Because the thing about it is once we learn one layer, there's going to be a new layer to learn. It's always going to be something new. It's always going to be, a world full of learning and growing. And that's the beautiful part about it. So, all right. Well, I have talked your head off enough. It is 10:30 at night. I did go to the gym today because I've just been looking a little pudgy around this middle part. So I've been trying to take care of myself and move my body, because that's also a part of, feeling good. When you feel good, you also, push out a different type of energy. So that powerful energy. Anyway. All right. Well, I will talk to you again soon. And if you have any comments, if you want to share your own, what you do to increase your own personal power, in the comment section below, I would love to hear it. I would love to engage more with you all. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.